Week 30 Market Outlook. This week, several key factors are lining up that could significantly influence the digital asset markets, including major macroeconomic data, substantial token unlocks, and growing nervousness across global capital markets. Let's begin with the macro perspective. On Monday, the week kicks off with inflation data from New Zealand, seen as an early signal from the Asia-Pacific region. Tuesday follows with the Reserve Bank of Australia's meeting minutes, likely offering clues on regional monetary policy, a relevant driver for global risk sentiment. On Wednesday, UK inflation data will be in focus. Any major deviations from expectations could pressure GBP-based crypto funds. Thursday shifts attention to Europe. PMI figures from Germany and the eurozone may impact both economic sentiment and interest rate expectations. Friday is shaping up to be especially impactful. US durable goods orders and consumer sentiment data from the University of Michigan are regarded as key barometers, not just for equities, but increasingly for Bitcoin and Ethereum as well. The weaker the confidence, the more likely investors are to seek alternatives, which may benefit crypto. Now to the crypto-specific developments. The week is packed with token unlocks. The spotlight is on Avail, which will unlock around 1/3 of its total circulating supply on Wednesday, equivalent to approximately 16 million in value. A significant figure that may trigger selling pressure. Unlocks are also scheduled for AVAX, ALT, Venom, Blast, and Karat. While some of these events are moderate in scale, Avail could see increased volatility, especially in the context of weaker macro data. What does this mean for us as traders? This week presents a technical challenge. Macro impulses and token unlocks are overlapping, a setup that can trigger sharp moves, but also false breakouts. Traders with close monitoring strategies can selectively exploit opportunities. Our recommendations: first, practice active risk management, particularly with altcoins exposed to unlock risks. Second, pay attention to macro release windows, especially from Wednesday to Friday between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m. CET. Third, use Bitcoin and Ethereum as early indicators. If they remain stable, consider selective altcoin entries. If they weaken, stay defensive and wait for clear signals. Fourth, avoid meme coins and illiquid tokens. The risk of sentiment-driven sell-offs is especially high this week. In summary, Week 30 is not one for autopilot trading. It calls for awareness, strategy, and precision. Those who understand the interplay between macro events and on-chain dynamics will have a clear edge this week. Against this backdrop, we configure our signals based on risk awareness and data discipline. During volatile macro phases, we focus on technical setups with clearly defined risk corridors. For assets facing upcoming token unlocks, we assess signal weighting with heightened sensitivity. Movements in Cardano and Ethereum are factored in as sentiment indicators, always within the framework of standardized algorithmic criteria. Stay sharp. We'll keep you informed, as always. Quantum data analytics, analytical, strategic, innovative. quantd.com